Listen, I don't know about this one because this shade says Latte TG1. Automatically, I'm scared because I read that this is a serum skin tint stick. I was like, all right, I got this in my BoxyCharm. Like, that's the thing. Like, whatever I get out of those subscription boxes, I got to figure out how to work it because I already know this is wrong. I thought this was a concealer at first when I saw it because I didn't read it. This is the LYS Beauty Triple Fix Serum Skin Tint Stick. And I was like, all right, I don't think I read the name the first time I saw it. I just saw this. I'm like, oh, okay, probably a concealer, you know, light color. But then when I sat here and I read it, I'm like, but it's all right. I had another video that I talked about like what I do when I have these type of products that I know are not going to necessarily fit on me. I'd still use it, you know, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with this, what I'm thinking about doing. This first I gotta try it. That's not my shade. It's not my shade. I don't know what made me smell it, but habit smelling things. I love the packaging. It's so cute though. It just fits in your hand easily. I haven't tested this. I'm going to test this way you shouldn't test it just because sometimes I could be lazy and I know I do it anyway. And then I'm going to test it the way I would if I was trying to apply it. So because this is light, I would only use this on a really light point of my face, period. Not necessarily as a concealer, but just as a foundation as it should be used because it's too light to be a concealer. It does state though, like this, if this was your shade, this is an all-in-one primer and foundation. This pigment blurring stick instantly wipes away the look of breakthrough texture and enlarged pores while giving the skin a veil of coverage with a natural skin-like finish. I don't want to miss out on that. So I don't want to necessarily use it as a concealer because it won't work too well. It's not meant for that necessarily. But if I was to put it here, this is a side that I normally wouldn't test this like this, but I am because I want to see how it wears. So as you can see, like it is definitely meant for the high points of my face. I could never walk around and put this on the darkest shadows, but this is what I'm dealing with. So automatically, like it's a really light finish. I'm not fond of it. Maybe because it's not my shade, it's not really giving me much, but it's really, really light and able to blend out easily, which means it will go nicely when I'm doing a really, really soft look, but I want a bit more dimension because I can still see a lot of my blemishes and it's not really covering up too much, which is fine. It's just not my cup of tea. I wanted to see some type of coverage, something. But I'm going to do with my finger now on this side to see if I get a different effect. And that's part of the reason why I love testing out products because I want to really understand it. You know, how can I wear it the best? How can I use this to the point where I'm happy with it consistently? See, like with the finger, oh, that just looks so much better. I think that's nice. See, I mean, look at it. You can clearly see that with the finger, it just evens out so nicely. But also, I have the primer underneath, which is giving it a nice velvety effect. So if you haven't seen that, go to part 1. This is part 2, just so that you can see the primer. And when I tell you it's blurring, look how it blended while using a brush. I felt like I see a lot of the pigment of this stick in the pores, and I don't like that. So, and also it's just, I feel like it's blotchy. Like most of the pigment went into the pores. So looking at my skin and its texture, it's like, where did it go? But over here, oh goodness. But the point with this product, it has to be blended out with your hands at least if you're doing a really soft look, because I haven't used a lot of this, so I can't really say don't use it with the brush if you are putting a lot of product, just swiping it all over your face, or a sponge. It might even go well with the sponge, but I'm not using that right now. I know that with the light hand on my finger, I can use this product and I'm going to get the results that I'm looking for, compared to just constantly winging it, not testing it, not figuring out how it works, so that when you go use it, especially when you're going out, you bugging. But I've been there, okay? I was bugging too. And then you're like, damn, this shit, it doesn't look right. It ain't working out. It isn't like, like, I've gotten tired of that feeling. So I told myself, although it's more work, because this isn't easy. Taking time to think about this, to do this, like, you could probably be doing something way more interesting. But for me, I want to really, really understand the products that I'm investing my money in. I also want to look at my very, very best. And the only way I'm going to figure that out if I actually take the time to understand the products that I'm purchasing. Otherwise, I'm not purchasing it. What's the point? It's just going to go to waste. I don't know how to use it. I choose not to use it. Anyway, I've ranted on, you guys. Other than that, though, you guys, this LYS, it's given. It's not my shade. I need to get it in my shade so that I can really get the full effect of this. Okay, so go to part 3.